What's up, guys? I had a request to do a video on improving your bench press and building strength in the bench press. And one of the most important things I can tell you to building a bigger bench is not doing like I did. Don't bench like a bodybuilder. Learn proper form. I'll actually do a separate video on form and proper form for the bench, but for now, just know that one of the most important tips is learning proper form. I'll get to that video, but a little bit here. I'm actually going to demonstrate the difference between benching with a small arch, which is in the proper form category, as opposed to benching with a flat back. But here you'll see retracting your shoulder blades is kind of what I'm demonstrating. Pulling your shoulder blades down and back, maintaining that throughout the entire lift, not just doing it before. That will help you get your shoulder blades in the proper position, keep those shoulders in a healthy spot, prevent injury, so you can have a better pressing position from the bottom. And even under the load, keep that back tight. Like I said in my last video, that's actually what I meant, even though I didn't do a good job explaining it, is just keeping those shoulder blades pinched together. Here is what it looks like to bench with the flat back. So on the bottom of the movement, your shoulders are overstretched. It is really not a good place to be in. You can see my anterior delt being extremely stretched out. And then with a little bit of arch, even in the bottom with the bars touching like that, the shoulder is in a way better spot. So if you aren't doing that already, that small change right there will really help you, and you'll be experiencing a lot less pain and preventing injury. Tip number 2 would be learning how to use leg drive and incorporating that into your bench, because if you're not using leg drive, there is basically you're going from a dead stop, and by incorporating leg drive you're going to have a lot more horsepower, so you're probably going to actually go up in weight just from that change. And actually in this rep here, you'll be able to see a little bit visually of the leg drive. It shouldn't be cartoonish or anything, but you'll be able to see the legs kind of tighten up and a little bit of the energy shift from the lower body to the upper body. So it's almost like you're throwing the weight up in a sense. Obviously you're doing this in a semi-controlled manner. You're not sliding all over the bench or anything. Tip number 3 might be one that you wouldn't really expect in a chest and bench tip video, but strengthening your upper back. Obviously you want to strengthen your entire back, like get the lats growing, because the lats serve as like a shelf for your upper arms to sit on in the bottom portion of the bench. But strengthening the upper back will help you keep those shoulder blades tight, help you keep locked in a good, safe, and secure position. And you guys probably noticed my bench is actually down right now because I slacked off of a lot of things, actually. Kind of regretting that, but I've been cutting my calories back, but by slacking off of the back training, my benches actually went down substantially. So got to work on that upper back. Don't do like me, guys. Tip number 4 is kind of two things at the same time. Using a variety in your training, like hitting the chest from different angles, but also going between barbell and dumbbell. Like sometimes if my bench is stuck, I will actually take some time off from doing any barbell movements and strictly do chest by doing dumbbells, whether it be incline, flat, combination of the two. But the dumbbells really use your stabilizing muscles, and so if you take some time off a bench and do all this dumbbell work and really focus on improving it and hitting it hard, by the time you go back to your barbell training, your stabilizers will have grown in strength and your mental confidence has grown. So going back to the barbell, you'll feel more secure and be able to press way stronger. The 5th tip I have is doing dips, whether they be assisted dips if you need, body weight dips, and then finally adding weight, because when I wanted to improve my bench, I looked at all these videos and looked in textbooks of like what world record holders, what the greats did for improving their bench. And what I found in common with pretty much all of them was that the people who were the best in benching, they were all a fan of dips. So I was like, hey, I should probably be doing dips. And so I really recommend this to you guys too. There are two different ways to do dips. You can have your feet going straight down. That'll put more emphasis on the front delt and your triceps. But if you have your legs behind you and your body is angled, it's really going to put all that stress on the chest, which is what you want. So I recommend putting your legs behind you. Last but not least is working your triceps, whether they be from doing close grip bench, which I really recommend because it's really similar to your normal bench, so it's going to have the biggest carryover, but also doing major movements like skull crushers to really develop and destroy the triceps. These will really help your bench. I hope you guys liked the video. I appreciate the requests, and thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you.